Isn't it just heavenly and tempting to watch this awesome video? So in today's video, I'll be sharing the recipe of simple potato curry, that's too Halwai style. And yes, it's a no onion garlic recipe. So stay tuned for this lovely recipe in the occasion of Navratri. Do try out and let me know your thoughts. Hey guys, I'm Subankari and I welcome you all to my channel Sus Food Corner English. I hope you all are doing great in your lives, and if you're new to my page, to subscribe to my page and don't forget to tap the bell button. Thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. Let's begin with this awesome recipe. So for this recipe, I have first heated a pan in medium-high flame. I have added 4 tablespoons of mustard oil and crushed ginger 1 inch and green chilies 3 I have taken. Nothing compares to the taste of the crushed ginger and green chili in the recipe. So once the oil is heated in medium-high flame, goes to dried red chili, 2 bay leaves goes for tempering, and 5 spice mix, that's Panch, Foron, half a teaspoon. It's a mix of 5 whole spices, basically the rye or mustard, cumin, fennel. This give a lovely flavors. Wait till it's nicely splutters. It's very important to release the flavors, and once done in few seconds, I have added the crushed ginger and green chili, and believe me, this tempering of ginger, green chilies in this recipe works wonders because we are not using any onion or garlic, so it's completely Jain food. You can trust this food. And yes, this has been nicely tempered. You can see it has changed color. So at this stage, I may have made the puree of 2 medium-sized tomatoes without water. Just blend them in blender, and this paste goes in, puree goes in. Turmeric powder half a teaspoon, red chilli powder half teaspoon, that goes in. Kashmiri red chilli powder for the beautiful color 1 teaspoon, coriander powder 1 tablespoon, and cumin powder half teaspoon goes in. So basically all these dry spices mixed with this tomato puree will be nicely sauteed in this tempered oil. And yes, this needs to be done on medium flame, and I am making this recipe for around half a kilo of potatoes. But when we talk about Halwai style or bhandare wale aloo, those are made in huge quantities for around 500,000 of people. So obviously that tastes little bit different, but in home we are just trying to get the taste by using and making in small quantities. So once these spices are sorted, I have added homemade Garam Masala powder around half a teaspoon and Asafoetida or Heeng, that goes in. The curry will just wait for around 3 to 4 minutes on medium flame till it starts to release the oil. The spice paste is roasted. Reduce the flame to low, wait for 2 to 3 minutes more, and then goes sour curd around 3 tablespoons for this much amount of recipe. Give it a mix continuously on medium flame till it's nicely get mixed. The curd should not curdle at this stage. So you can see my curd has nicely mixed with the spice paste. And now here the main ingredient of our recipe is potatoes. I have taken 500 grams of potatoes, boiled them, peeled them, and semi mashed them. That's very important. We need to mash them, but it should be semi mashed. So the little bit of chunks of potatoes that comes in the curry will actually enhance the flavor and texture of this curry. And now after adding curd and mixing for 1 to 2 minutes, I'll add chopped coriander leaves for around 2 tablespoons. Adding coriander leaves to this oil may help release the essence of the coriander leaves and will give a very nice flavor. Just give it a mix, and now I'll add the potatoes. The curd is nicely mixed with the spices, and salt I'll add little bit more I'll adjust after I add water. And now increase the flame, and just I'll roast these potatoes with the spice mix for around 2 to 3 minutes. This step is actually the essence of this recipe because this will impart the flavor, and this is what I was talking about. Some pieces of potatoes are still little bit larger and some are mashed. This will actually give a very perfect texture, and the oil has oozed out from sides and it's completely perfectly done. And at this stage also you can have this potato sabzi with dry preparation. This has something entirely different taste, but today we are making gravy style like we can eat in Poori. It's called Poori wale aloo. So at this stage I'll add hot water around 1.5 glass to make a semi thick gravy. Actually in the functions or celebration in which I am talking about, it's made in huge quantities, so obviously potato releases starch and it gradually thickens, but as we are making in home we have less amount of potatoes, so adjust accordingly the water amount. Salt I have adjusted, I have just tasted it and adjusted salt, and then I'll just give it a mix and I'll wait till it comes to a boil, and then reduce the flame to medium, cover it and leave it for good 5 to 6 minutes till everything will be nicely mixed, you can see. And then our yummy and delicious classic simple potato curry would be ready. And you can see the texture that I was talking about. Some pieces are still intact and others have just mixed together to give a nice gravy. This is what I was talking about. It is neither watery neither thick, it's perfectly done. So this is ready. Now it's time to serve the halwai style or bhandare wala aloo or anything you can call. And believe me, it can be just made in minutes, maximum 10 to 15 minutes if you have boiled potatoes. So try out this recipe. It's without onion garlic recipe, and yes, served best with puri, Indian flatbread, and you can see how beautiful soft puris these are, exactly that the way we get in the celebrations or in the restaurant. And this is just heavenly. Puri with aloo ka sabji with perfect combination. Try this out and let me know how it turned out. Actually, this recipe is so simple that is often consumed as breakfast dish in most parts of India because it's very simple, it's tasty and wholesome. I do make a lot of version of this potato curry. Gradually I'll share all the versions, but for today's video this recipe is my favorite. Without onion garlic, classic taste, can be made easily. And yes, you can also replace the mustard oil with ghee if you want. It's completely your choice. So feel free to try this recipe and let me know how it turned out. Now it's time for the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is from Ajita B. She writes, after trying many sites, this one is best one I got. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ajita. Actually, she is commenting on the recipe of street style chaat, white peas and potato chaat. This is the classic taste of chaat. I have shared the recipe and I'm so glad you loved it. Thank you for all your love. Stay safe and stay connected. And for today's recipe, that's classic potato curry without onion garlic, best served for the days of Navratri or any festival. I hope you would love this recipe. You can also follow So's Food Corner on Instagram and Facebook. If you have liked the video, do give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my page and see you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life and happy fooding.